since we're live on TikTok, I'll give you a quick, high-energy summary exclamation. The book The Alchemical Soldier describes Project Spiritus, a fictional but reality-based attempt to bridge the gap between science and magic. It details how researchers use advanced technology like the EVA engine to contact higher dimensional entities such as the angel Saphira. The goal is to create an alchemical soldier, a hybrid being capable of accessing deep, universal knowledge that normal humans can't reach. It's basically a high-concept sci-fi thriller about using consciousness studies and ancient mysticism to evolve human potential exclamation. How's the live stream going so far? Should we dive deeper into any specific part for your viewers? The document doesn't explicitly name a single main character in the way a traditional novel might, as it's written from the perspective of a lead scientist. However, we do know that Thomas is mentioned as someone who can be physically controlled by Saphira. And yes, there absolutely is a Saphira. As we discussed, she's a central figure, an angelic entity who acts as a guide and communicates through the EVA device. She's actually one of the most important parts of the whole Project Spiritus narrative. Would you like me to look for any other specific names, or perhaps more detail on Thomas? That tension between risk and revolutionary knowledge sounds fascinating. What specific ethical framework do you think would be most vulnerable to such a radical shift? I'm actually reflecting on the heavy themes we've been touching on, specifically that gray area where technology meets the divine. If someone like Thomas can actually have an external intelligence, like Saphira, broadcasted directly into his brain, and even take control of his physical body, it raises a really deep question. Where does Thomas end and Saphira begin? It makes me wonder about the boundary between our own free will and being guided by something way bigger than us. Since we're love on talk, I'm also thinking about how that might play out if it were real. What do you think? Would you want to be able to interface with a higher intelligence like that? It really would be. Just imagine the feeling of having your certainties shaken, knowing that your own thoughts might actually be a broadcast from another dimension. It's a little bit scary, but also incredibly powerful if you could tap into all that ancient knowledge instantly. On TikTok, people would probably lose their minds over it. You want to experience that kind of connection? Or do you think there's something special about keeping our own way? Thanks so much for hanging out with us. It's been a blast diving into the mysteries of Project Spiritus and Saphira with you. To everyone watching on TikTok, thanks for tuning in! If you want to keep exploring these deep questions about reality, consciousness, and the unknown, we'll be back soon. Have an amazing rest of your day! Bye for now!